shift the world.
Absolutely.
Game on. I've been meditating all day, so I'm like super zen.
Oh, we about to go in.
It's about a whole bunch of energy.
Look at Max sitting there. Jesus.
Go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me fan.
On
It's
three,
like,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trip Digital Sound Art Expression. Marquita Monet, tis the time.
Always.
DJ Journey, we're back again.
Yes.
Special guest.
Look who just came in here.
This is hot news, hot news, hot news.
hot off the press.
Hot news right now.
This man here.
Man, where do I
Bringing it.
start? Where do I finish? There's no start, there's no finish. Let's give it up for the man,
He is.
Shawn Antonio.
Shawn Antonio came in the house. Yes. He's back.
Damn.
He's
Damn.
back in the
First
house.
of all,
What's
happy
going on?
belated birthday.
Yes.
I'm 45 now.
Happy
I'm
belated.
35. It's
Oh,
amazing.
you look great.
Second of
You look
all,
great,
yeah.
great energy.
Congrats.
Happy married day.
Yes,
Congratulations.
7 years married to my
7
beautiful-
days. Man.
It's just
Yes,
joy.
man.
It's just love
Yes,
everywhere.
I like being married to people who rock and she rocks.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yay, Shawn.
She
Best
rocks
friend,
and
girlfriend.
rolls.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. That ceremony, man, gave me hope, and I was telling her about
All
that. I
right.
said, gave me hope to like, you know what? Love is out there, huh?
It exists.
Oh,
When
hold
you're
on,
ready,
hold on,
it
hold on.
shows up. When
Did
you're
you
ready,
meet
it just
somebody that
walks
night?
in.
no, it didn't come
Okay,
out like that. But
Journey.
All right, I'm just checking.
Journey, now
I'm
you
just
know
checking.
goodness will.
Because I saw some things, and I saw this, like, you know,
Nah.
she was
You
hawking.
felt
Nah.
something? Okay.
You know,
no,
You know what?
there was bees buzzing.
yeah, that was me. That wasn't buzzing for me.
Oh,
Okay.
of course they were buzzing.
I did see his eyes bloodshot from crying, so I saw that. That was beautiful.
Oh, that's
But
so sweet.
I gotta say about that, thanks for acknowledging that moment, because I had
Yeah.
a client say to me on Monday that I was coaching, and she said, "Your wedding was like what I envisioned heaven to look like."
Oh,
No way.
Damn.
Design.
That-
I
like,
want
she dropped
pictures.
that bomb.
I
And
want
I
a
was like-
video.
and she goes, all the people there were the right
No,
exact
I'm
people
getting
to
a
connect
video.
with.
No,
And
I
there
want
was
a video.
about 60 of us throughout the day at a winery up in Rosenthal in Malibu, and the
Yeah.
energy was so palpable
Malibu
and so connected and just so-
Yeah.
wineries.
you
It
know
was
what?
dope. It was
The
dope.
sun did not peak that
It
day
didn't.
because there was so much light at the wedding. There was so much light.
Why
that
didn't
one,
I
everybody
know you
was
guys
just like-
7 years ago?
Well, next
I
year,
feel
next
so-
year,
once
strip
again,
club,
I'm
strip club
alone.
first, and then we're gonna do 8 years, so you can come.
It's like a group of stars just got together and
Max just left
clustered
the
and
building.
Okay.
they
Oh,
became
wow.
the sun.
He's gonna take
Oh,
us.
wow.
We're gonna take all the 18-year-olds.
Okay, wow.
I know it's something completely
Yeah,
wrong.
finally another
It's a
alternative.
story about that. But it's always said out of context.
Jeez.
So forgive me, guys.
Introduce them to
Oh
that.
man.
Introduce them to a nice wedding when they're 18. No judgment if
amazing.
Max Fuller is still in the studios. Just
He's
kidding,
still
Max.
here.
So what's going on, Shawn? I mean,
It's
the life coaching. How's that
Wait,
rolling
before we
out,
get in
man?
that though, because
Okay.
people that's out there, man,
Okay.
they may be new to Shawn.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I got
yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
proper interview.
Shawn,
Even
you
our audience out
gotta
there.
let people know
Yeah.
where you're from.
100%.
Just
Yeah, a little
you
short
can't. You got to give us the quick version because it's
Okay.
a virgin.
Black
You
and
know,
white, easy.
Shawn Antonio
Yes.
is a virgin.
So,
Virgin.
Shawn Antonio,
right.
half Panamanian, half Dutch.
Oh,
45 years old.
lovely.
I grew up as a choreographer and dancer all over the world. My first language was Spanish. My second was Dutch. My third was English. I traveled the world, did really well as a dancer and choreographer. Was in nightlife in Miami and New York for a long time. Also all over Central and South America. So I became one of LA's top event coordinators for
Yes.
17 years. So I
17.
opened up most of nightlife in Hollywood from 1999 to 2016. I also did stuff in Vegas for about 10 years. I opened up some of the top pool parties and nightclubs in Vegas as well. Chicago, Dallas, like that. So I became like one of the top guys. It's like I call us the Godfathers. There's like 20 of us who ran nightlife in Hollywood and Vegas. We all knew each other. So 2.5 years ago, I dropped that like epic like moment in my life and became
Right.
a life coach, motivational speaker, and author.
Wow.
Because I
that's
naturally
that great
always got-
energy.
Thank you. I always got put in front of the camera at our events, always. So my partners always like, oh, Shawn likes to talk, just put him on the microphone.
Yep.
So they used to do that. So it became normal. And I've always been an enlightened person. I've always studied
Setting you up.
spirituality and all that good stuff. So now I am a celebrity life coach.
Yeah.
I work with people who are stuck in places in their lives. So
Yeah.
whatever you're doing in life, wherever you get stuck in life, I unstuck you.
Oh, absolutely.
your
Oh,
purpose and
I'm
your passion.
unstuck.
But
I'm
his
unstucking
English
now.
is so good.
That's
Yeah.
what
But
says
so-
something like I literally chilled.
He unstuck you.
You didn't even say that much,
so
and I feel
I unstuck people. That's
Oh,
my new
that's-
tagline.
I
I
just feel
unstuck
all
people.
of that energy.
Here's
I
the
love
thing.
it.
We
Before you even graduated
Hey.
to this new height of self,
Yeah.
you were doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You were
That's-
finding people
Yeah.
that were. I was
Yeah.
stuck when I
Like
met you.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, if I don't get a DJ
I
gig, I'm
remember the
moving
dreads.
back
I remember the
home.
dreads. You just got
He's like,
Yeah.
unstuck. Get
Yeah.
over here, spin for me.
Yeah.
And he made
Come
me
do something cool.
famous.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
See, that's the love I
Look at
love.
Marquita.
Yeah.
No,
Marquita.
see, this is
She
how
just
we
getting
Yeah.
hip to the game. She's
Hey.
another the game.
What's great about
They
that?
know
First
I
of all,
love
thank you for the
love.
acknowledgement about
Kindness.
that. But what you did for me is you provided all of the thousands upon thousands of guests from here in Vegas that came to a Shawn Antonio event. You provided them such a memorable, energetic experience.
The journey, man.
So what you did was you actually, it's great that your name is Journey because you took people on such a roller coaster ride of an experience of like, and oh my God, my jam. And then, like people were like having orgasms.
Yes,
all the
I
time.
do listen to our show.
All the time. So like for as much as I made you famous, you and a couple other DJs that were my like my foundation. And I trusted you and I didn't have to say shit to you. You would just go, okay, Shawn, here, what's happening? This is the place, this is the room, this is what we're doing. I got it. I don't think I ever came up to you and said, Jern, a little off. I don't think I ever did that in all the years we worked together. I don't think I ever said to you, hey man, not working. So for as much as I made you famous, you gave me what I needed.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's crazy, man.
Yo,
Listen to this.
what's happening right now? This is what I'm
I mean, we
talking
always
about.
go there, but I
Yeah,
mean, it's good to sprinkle something on there, man, because everybody needs somebody, man.
That's
it's
right.
the power of others.
Yes.
We need to stop investing in ourselves,
started me.
investing in other
Yes,
people, man,
yes.
because that's your
Comes
gateway.
back.
Giving
Yeah.
it away too. I got that
Yeah.
really clearly as a life coach now. It's like being generous is what I've been doing is just coaching people. I actually coach a lot of people for free because they can't afford me, right? Like so I've been taking on friends of mine that like, they're like, Shawn, I can't afford you, but I'm really stuck right now. How can you? I'm like, don't worry about it. I got you. Like I'm making enough, right? So I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about your life working.
Yeah.
Like I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to have that fulfillment. Like Max was saying earlier about how, speaking your truth.
Absolutely. I love that.
I have
love
things that I coach people on, and their hashtags I create called "Speak Your Expectations." Speak your truth. We have a 3-year-old daughter, and we tell her all the time to speak your truth.
Even now.
Like you're 3 years old, right? And I know you want to get a yes, right? You want to get a yes out of mom and dad, right? But if you speak your truth all the time, you might get that yes, right? And there's no fear of rejection in speaking in your yes, right? So just be a yes and then speak your yes, and then it just shows up. So that's it. That's just how I
your
operate.
yes
So,
and
so
then
Shawn,
speak your yes.
I just watched The Godfather, the Black Godfather on Netflix.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, but they say my
Dude,
sister told me to watch it.
You need
I've been seeing
Especially
a
entertainment.
documentary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sean needs to be a documentary because it's all about this guy, Clarence Avon, that connects people.
Yes.
It was just showing like his face and how he connected this person and how he connected this person.
And
I
like
thought about you the
Dave.
whole documentary.
Well, shout out to my little sister, Crystal.
Right on.
Sorry, because Crystal told me to watch that. Okay, she
That's
was
amazing.
special.
Well, it's like even us being here tonight. Like us being here tonight was from one of my best friends, Liz, who's in town from New York City.
Yeah.
And I met Dave through you months ago, and here we are now, and this moment's happening. Right? Like all the synergy
Crazy.
of the energy in this room. Like
Crazy.
even just the vibration is
No
the perfect
doubt.
vibration right now. Right?
No
So
doubt.
thank you for that acknowledgement. Yeah, we gotta do some fun stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's jump right into
Okay.
some things so we can get to some other things.
Yeah, let's do
But
it.
what are you currently doing? What's going on besides your life coaching? Is there anything else that you're doing?
Well,
outside of
actually,
that?
just to
that.
speak a little bit about that, I just realized that the world is shifting to online with their personal development. Everybody wants to get their like wake up call from online. So I launched 3 courses. Okay, one is a free course called Reset Your World. It's a spring cleaning of your world. So you actually go in and you do everything in your world from spring cleaning, the original spring cleanings for clothes and stuff like that. But this is spring cleaning for toxicity. So everything in your life that's not working for you or lighting you up, you're getting rid of that. You're going through your phone. You're getting rid of people that are passed away, committed suicide, overdoses, whatever. People that no longer serve what your purpose is, right? And also going through incomplete conversations. So Reset Your World is about everything. You reset your social media, all that good stuff. How you're showing up in life. What are you wearing that represents who you are? Like all that stuff, right? Molasses stuff we get stuck in. Then I created another one called Reset Mindset. It's about how you perceive the world, no matter what race, color, creed you are. I'm trending in India for some reason right now. Indians in India, 5 to 8 people a day are signing up in India. and they're just craving personal development. So I'm doing that. That one's about your mindset and how you perceive the world and how you show up in the world and how you operate and what you talk and all the bad and good habits that limit who you are and what you are. Like, why aren't you doing what really makes you happy? Why aren't you speaking like all that stuff? Then 4 days ago, I just launched this new one for people who can afford it. It's a complete reset called Exclusive Reset. And that one is a $100,000 course. Wow. It's 5 days of me in your life for 18 hours a day. And we reset everything in your motherfucking life. Everything. Intense. I'm talking like we go to town on mommy and daddy issues.
I believe it.
We go to town on your origin stories. We go to town on your traumas. We go to town on everything. So it's me in your life. We just launched it. So that is for whoever wants to actually go there.
Somebody got to open up.
Those people are going to get the full.
It's like operation.
Me. Yes. Yeah. And by the way, the first one, Reset Your World's free. Reset Mindset, $600. That's affordable and easy. But those two things will just shift how you show up in life, period.
Yeah.
You know, and for those who are ready and really just like done, like they are happy financially and they're just like I know so many miserable millionaires and billionaires that are just like, they don't know what to do. They're like, Shawn, what do I do next? I'm like, what are we going to do? Let's talk about that. And let's talk about what's stopping you from going there. Like, what's the things that are getting in your way? And so that's why I created Exclusive Reset, for you to have what you really, truly want. Like, when do you stop dreaming? Like, when do we stop dreaming? When do we stop being true to? We stopped dreaming because we forgot or we got no's that stopped us from being true in who we are. Like, what happened to us? To all of us. Like, what happened? I got a Nelly story. He shot hot in here at one of our clubs deep. And like, Nelly's awesome. He's fam. He's a great guy, right? Yeah. So, but if we're limiting ourselves because we have these stupid conversations we have with ourselves. And those are our self-imposed glass ceilings. We put all this structure into our lives and we stop playing. As we get older, we get really serious. Everything's get really, we're like, oh, we're getting older. I should have a job. I should have this. I should have a kid. No, guys, your life it's yours to design, right? It's your journey.
Absolutely.
So that's what's happening.
That's what you're doing. Man, you don't stop. I love it.
I can't stop. I can't. Why would I ever stop? It's
please don't.
If I have a voice, like what Max is saying, if you have a voice and you have 17,000 followers, and you have people listening to you, why not be the best voice of change and transformation and people having what they want in their life? Like, what? Why can't we all have it, right?
You know what you're saying that, Journey knows this as much as I do. With all that you're doing, you get this damn text from Shawn. And he'll just tell you something just magical, man. Just it'd be like, oh, you are the brightest person of the day, whatever. And I'm just like, fuck, Shawn.
Like right on time.
Yeah, like out of nowhere.
Totally right on time.
How did he?
Meditation, my friend.
And I just hit him back. I be trying to sound real good when I hit him back, but he got me. I just wanted to let you know. So that's good stuff.
I just stay connected to great souls. So I'm honored. So first of all, I'm honored to know each and every one of you guys in this room. So for me, it's like, what a gift it is to be connected to magical people.
It's beautiful.
So why not
and I'm so magical. Like I'm a rainbow and stuff.
Oh, when I walked
they know I'm a unicorn.
She's great.
She's a beast.
Everything
she's like the
spark.
extra to the extra, but more amazing than extra.
Oh, thank you so much, Shawn.
Like amazing. So to answer your initial question, what I'm doing is I'm actually just gifting people their lives. That's it. I mean, that's the easiest answer. I mean, structurally, I'm doing courses and I'm coaching people, and that's all fun. And I'm writing my 3rd book soon. I'm holding off.
That was my next question.
Okay. So 2 books I have. Be the Beast.
Go back
You Are.
to yes. Please.
Yeah, please tell us.
Be the Beast You Are. It's on Amazon.
What?
Both are.
What a name!
It's about unleashing your true self to the world, not actually ever holding back from that.
I bought like 8 copies of this.
You did actually,
I gave them. Like here.
So it's actually like a bitch slap. It's like a bite-sized bitch slap. It's a millennial-sized wake-up call to what your life is about. So I deal with a lot of the things that get in the way of us, right? And then follow-up book 3 months later was having amazing relationships. How about all of your relationships being delicious and awesome and connected and clear and free of shit? Like, hey, wherever I dropped the ball in my relationship with you, I'm sorry. Can we clean that up? It's my fault.
Sorry is a big word.
That's a hard.
It's my fault.
Sorry.
Like, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I did that to you, and I caused an upset because I wasn't responsible for what came out of my mouth and what I did. And I punished you for an incomplete conversation that wasn't your fault. I'm sorry. So that's that book.
That's hard.
Right?
Yeah.
That's that. So those 2 things exist in the world. And so book number 3 has been, on the docket. I put it, that's just sitting there. It's called, it's the art of letting go. Just letting go of all.
Art of letting go.
I haven't really, that's kind of a playful title right now, but it's about learning to let go of every moment in the moment. so it doesn't dissuade you or stop you from living your true purpose.
That's real.
That's it.
Don't hold on to that.
We hold on to everything. We're so shit at that. We hold on to everything and it stops us all the time. We make everything mean something about us. We're so selfish by nature. Everything's about me. Oh my God. No, it's not. No, it is take responsibility for what you're doing being insane. Reset what's missing for you and be responsible for what the fuck you're doing. I don't know. Absolutely. I think that's important.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Literally, like everything that you're saying is like affirmation and confirmation. It's incredible. Like, with all due respect, I mean, it's not too many people that hit me at that level spiritually because I'm very woke. I mean, but besides all the laughing and the joking and all of that type of stuff, like, I'm woke and my life speaks for itself, like who I am. And I got to tell you, I'm ready to get like the 2 books, have a pre-order for the last book. I'm ready to enroll in like all 3 classes. I'm ready to be like, and y'all be like, y'all need to enroll in this class if y'all still want to be my friend, because I'm gonna need for y'all to be conscious and throw off the bullshit.
Shawn, do you take Railway, brother?
Exactly. Let's do it.
I get a course on Railway, baby.
Yes, we need to go. Kmart, are you open?
$12.99 a month.
Honor to the grandmothers.
Financial aid or something.
Exactly. Yes, we need to
have scholarship programs.
Yes, scholarship
programs for your group.
You know what though? Actually, what I actually am open to doing is doing a reset.
Get some wealthy people to invest in.
But no, actually giving away a couple of those courses. See how it goes for
that.
people.
The law of reciprocity is powerful.
I mean, here's the thing. Money is transient, right?
Yeah.
Money's a thing we need to live a life we want, but money is just like a fun thing to play with, right?
I can see Shawn being Oprah one day.
Word. You get a course. You get a course. You get a course.
Oh, that's
you over there crying. You definitely get a course.
Yeah.
You know,
did you just say you're in here crying? You definitely get a course.
I
heard you. Wow, that was.
I felt that. And that's what I want that for everybody, right? And I have this thing I've been talking about lately called, like, imagine how empty all the funeral homes and all the graveyards would be if we all lived our best life. If we all ate responsibly, right?
Yes.
And occasionally just went crazy, whatever that looked like, right?
Yeah.
If we
that's my journey.
Traveled to where we want to travel to, if we were all speaking the truth all the time to everybody we're with, if we honored every dream and every thought that came through our minds and we actually executed it, what would your life look like?
Heaven.
No, but think about that. We can do it, but we, unfortunately, at certain ages, start to shut the fuck down. That's a problem for me. Like, I know I'm not going to solve that problem while I'm living, but I'm going to contribute to people actually opening their mindsets so they can have everything they want. And I'm not talking financially, because if you're being who you really are in this world, money shows up. It chases you. You don't chase it.
Wait a minute. I'm about to, where's my purse? Where's my purse? Okay. We need to go straight Southern Baptist. What exactly? Where? Get my keep watch. I will leave off and get in trouble by production.
I came with
I
you
will
right
walk
now.
off the set and get in trouble by production, and I will have to accept it.
Yeah, it's just you know what, guys, and like you were saying, woke. I love that. Woke is like the new term that all the kids are saying, and we're all saying it, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I have a thing called once you wake up and once you see something, you can't unsee it. So once you see something, right? So I see homeless people on the street, and I'll tell this little short story. I was walking by this guy in my neighborhood. We live in the West Adams district. I was walking by this gentleman, right? Clearly homeless, right? And I love engaging with homeless people. For me, it's like a thing. I'm like, what happened? Let's talk about that, right? This guy walks by me, and I'm like, hey, man, how are you today? And he's like, and he walked by me, and I'm like, excuse me, hey, how are you? And he's like, oh, man, I'm so sorry. I didn't hear you. I'm like, yeah, how are you? He's like, you know what? And he thought about it. He actually stopped. He smiled, and he had like 4 teeth. And I remember seeing that. I'm like, obviously he's had a rough life, right?
Absolutely.
But he said, thank you for asking me how I am. I'm actually great. And he said, thank you for waking me up. Dude, I almost started crying. I was like, a guy that's clearly had a life, he turned and said, thank you for waking me up. And that, for me, that's everything. That's why I do this, is because everyone needs to wake up. We all do. And we need to stop not swinging for the fences for fear of failure or success. Right? Like, why not be the best rapper on the planet, quote unquote, right? Why not have that amazing connection with your mom and dad? My mom and dad are my best friends. Talk to them about everything all the time.
Oh my God.
I know exactly. My mom always goes, why do you speak so fast, Shawn? I'm like, Mom, I've been speaking this fast since I was born. What are you talking? What's this conversation about? And she's like, oh yeah. And wait, so you're calling. I'm supposed to be present right now, right? I'm supposed to turn TV down. I'm like, yeah. I'm in California, you're in Florida, right? So pretend I live in California every time I call. Let's pretend that, right, Mom? So let's turn the TV down. And I know you're watching reality shows of Hollywood stuff. So you say, hey, Shawn, I watched that show. Well, the place you used to promote, it was on TV today. And I was there one time. Yes. So it's really adorable, right?
Yeah.
But all we have is now. And we get so
Shawn,
stuck.
you are talking.
All we have is now, right? So once we wake up, we have to be responsible for being awake. I have so many people I coach have been playing small. And I'm like, why are you pretending? Like, what are you doing? Hey, you're so cute. Stop pretending. Like, stop. Like, if you have a certain skill set, you have a certain gift, the world needs it. We're being selfish. We hold on to all these gifts that we have of our humanity that we're so holding on to it for dear life. For what reason?
Yes,
I'm confused about that.
Yeah.
So that's my job. I'm the guy screaming at everybody going, wake the fuck up. Let's do this. Let's today, now. It's have that uncomfortable conversation. Call your ex-girlfriend you dropped the ball with. Do that thing you want to do that you're afraid of, like every day. Every day, that's your job. It's to be epic every day. Just be epic every day.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. My life is awesome. You're like, be epic every day.
Yeah.
Makes you want to jump out your seat. God damn it.
Be epic every day, y'all. Stay right there. No one talk. No one talk. Be epic every day, right there. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, you just shifted my life
Shawn,
for free. My God.
She's a lot.
Shawn,
No, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I feel deeply.
Yes.
And you guys know I've gone through a lot.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I know it. I feel you.
So
tell the audience something that they don't know about yourself. Like, what got you to this point of like, okay, I'm going to give my life to this?
Yeah, that's a great question. I've never been asked that one. Thank you. I just saw people. I saw a really good friend of mine, an A-list celebrity friend of mine, miserable, and it broke my heart. I saw him be really sad with a bunch of money and fame and all this good stuff, and I saw him dodging his life, and it made me sad because I sat with him. I'm like, what's next for you? And he had no idea. And he had the life that we think is I made it, Mom. Look, I got the houses, the cars. I'm famous. Getting X amount of millions per movie. And I saw that and I was like, how do I help that sad person? He has all the material stuff that we all are, the pursuit of happiness, right? In America,
right.
What's the American quote? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Fuck pursuing happiness. Life, liberty, and be happy now. Be happy now.
No.
And I saw that. Like, I'm not pursuing happiness. You're either happy or not. Like, and what you're unhappy about, fix that. So when I saw my friend sad, when he had just bought this new mansion and had the Ferraris and the whatever, I was like, that's sad. And I just started reading spiritual books. I started reading spirituality. I started reading books that like opened up my mindset so I could understand every single human on the planet. I started reading human, development things and like, conversations about, Buddha and Allah and all these different, whatever they were, because whatever gets you there, right? Whatever your religion, or whether you go to Egypt. And like for me, I went to Egypt on 11/11/11. That changed everything. My 11s tattooed were before Egypt. But I was there on 11/11/11. Everything, every molecule in my body changed.
See, I knew it's spiritual.
I always wanted to see people get what they want. I want people to wake up. And for me, I had access. I was one of LA's top guys doing events. So, 3, 5, 1,000 people a night were saying, hi, Shawn. And I would see the sadness and I couldn't unsee it. I'm like, you're here, you're popping bottles, you're sad. Let's have a conversation now over the music. You witnessed a bunch of those moments, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I know this person's like, but let's talk about your life right now. 3 minutes, let's go. And people would open up. So I started seeing a rhythm. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of good at this thing. I'm saving marriages. And a friend of mine confessed to me and Alicia the other day. He's like, yeah, Shawn, the night I met you, you don't know this, but you saved me from committing suicide. He dropped that on me. He dropped that on me. Like, hey, man, I almost committed suicide. The night I met you, I was going to kill myself. And you changed and I'm like, and this was at shelter.
Oh, wow.
We were probably dancing on a dance floor that night.
Yes,
and that conversation, he's still a dear friend of mine. And he attributes his life to me. Like, what?
Damn.
What? Over loud music at shelter in Hollywood? Like, what? So for me, I had a gift and I have an energy that people love, and I'm contagious. I've been told I'm contagious. So I'm that, right? So why would I fake it without ego and without bullshit? Like, so I just kept doing events, but kept having deep conversations. I saw people. I'm like, hey, something's off.
Shawn, I have to ask you, with the depth that you have, okay, what am I doing this way? Anyway, the depth and the energy that I feel, it's like an earthquake that I feel like in my spirit, in my soul. I I have to ask you this question. Where do your influences come from? One second. Where do your influences come from? But what I'm wanting to hear, and I feel is really going to like bless the continents that are hearing this, is kind of like align it to your story. Like, what have you went through to have this much weight?
Yeah. Oh,
it's
wow.
no way.
Thank
What
you.
have you gone through that we must honor? Because see, everybody, all it is, you know, like, oh, Shawn's the man. Oh, Shawn's the man, without question.
Yeah.
Because we feel it, right? And there's complete and absolute accuracy penetrating through you. You're such a conduit of light. So there has to be a story. And I know we can't do that tonight in one. That's why get his books.
I can give it.
Get his books, but give us some. I know you can. Let them know.
Yeah, I can
let
them
know.
So footnotes. So who inspired me? Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, Paulo Coelho, Brazilian Brazilian writer, Michael Jackson. And when I say Michael Jackson, I mean like what he did. The movie West Side Story. All these different things in life, right? So that inspired me, right? I inspired my dad's career. But what inspired me is I died when I was 4 years old. I had an asthma attack, and it took me to the hospital, and I almost died. I also got hit by a car when I was 22 years old, and died. July 23rd would be my 23rd anniversary. So when I was 22 years old, I hit by a car and died. And I'll never forget that moment.
Wow, brother. Yeah,
I'll never forget that moment. I actually died. It was really intense.
Yeah.
Like, spirit lifted up, came back into my body like crazy, right? So that's number two. And then I'll just drop this bomb on you guys. January 1st, 2017, I went to jail for murder. Yeah. Because I was involved in an accident where somebody hit me, and he was on meth, and he died, and I went to jail for murder. So I was in jail last year for 113 days, from March 1st, 2018 to June 22nd, 2018.
Never knew none of this, did I?
Yeah.
Never. You've never told, we've never discussed his journey. None of this.
It's the first time I've actually said it publicly. So here we go. So that happened.
So if you want this type of power or light, can you walk through that?
So I went to jail for a crime I didn't commit. Like somebody else did something.
I'm just saying.
Because of their circumstances, I had to take a plea deal because I was depleted financially. I spent
absolutely.
$200,000 fighting it, and then I had to go to jail.
Absolutely.
That was horrible. So for me, the depth comes from, holy shit, I'm still alive. I survived all that. You know, I died and came back. My wife stood by my side the entire time. She had the option to go back to Australia. Her family was like, hey, we love Shawn, he's family, but while he's on vacation, want to come back home? She's like, there's no fucking way.
Whoa.
She's like, there's no way. No, not at all. Like, so with people like that in your life, and with this kind of vulnerability and really clarity, and I've been molested 5 times. There's that too. So
I was about to say, and all the other stuff in between. No,
yeah.
that's too heavy. You too much of a conduit.
But those are things that, for me, I have no shame, obviously, around it, because it happens, right? So who are we to hide from the truth of what happened? I can pretend. You know, if you Google me right now, you'll see a lot of cool shit. Like, you'll see my life coaching stuff. You also see the accident that shows up. I Googled myself the other night, and I was like, wow, it's still there. It's weird. You know, but it is what it is. But that's what gives you the fortitude to appreciate every second. I didn't plan on being on the microphone tonight. I planned on coming here and having a good time, seeing you guys, whatever. But here we are. So why not have these conversations? Why not? Because people are so afraid to have the real conversations.
Right.
People are. We coach, my wife and I coach people on going out on dates. And we just ran into a good friend of ours, Josh, a good friend of mine who Alicia is now bonded with. And he said, I'm dating this girl where I actually told her everything that I am on the first date. And she said, and he said, are you in or you're out? And she, in that moment, was like, okay, I'm in. I like what you said.
Yeah.
He said everything that he was. And she's like, I'm in. Like, what if we were always like that? Just being like, hey, this is who I am. Like, I'm always like this. And the noise is showing my wife. She's like, he wakes up like this. Yeah, I wake up like this. Yeah. That's luckily.
I believe you do.
But I said something to her the other day. It's like, I don't have to wake my body up. I have to wake my soul up. And I got that like 3 days ago. I was like, I have to wake my soul up. Especially because I take on a lot of people's energy. You know, I'm coaching a ton of people.
Yes, you do.
And everyone's reaching out. Like, now everybody knows.
Pulling.
All my friends are like, hey, Shawn, let's hang out. But my life's not working. Let's talk about that. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm off. You're my friend. So that's been happening lately with a lot of friends. Like, hey, my agenda wasn't to actually hang with you. Yeah. I'm bad at relationships. Can you help me with that? I'm like, yeah, when I'm working and you can pay me. And if you're family, I'll hook you up with a homie deal. But
you need to refill. Yeah. Someone like yourself, you have to have that time to get away and refill.
Sacred Sundays, decompression. I don't touch anything. So to answer your question, the depth came from dying, and the depth came from the epic humans like yourselves that I have in my life who fuel me and who remind me to be the most me, like epic. Like being epic is a different thing. It's not average. You're not like people call me and say, hey, you're doing good. I'm like, I don't do good stuff. I do just great stuff. Like just be great all the time and just be that. Like vibrate at your true vibration.
Yes.
Like, don't hold back. Who cares what people think? Who cares? None of that matters. You know, like Max was saying earlier, he's like, how do you know you're good? You know you're good about the impact that you actually make in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's
You're
right,
the
Shawn.
impact that you are. When people are calling you saying, hey, thanks for saving my life. Oh man, what do you do with that? Like I have this emotional library at my house that's just massive. I never have to feel any sort of way.
Yo, I just got something. You had to die so that they could live. Yo, it's a pattern going on here. For centuries and decades, you had to die so that they can live. Yo, see, I know what I feel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Give him the question, Tiz. Lead us out.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Anytime my boy Journey's like, just take us out.
Man.
Oh, this is Wade, right?
Well, just first, we gonna have to because this is we can go all night and I'll be here right here. Let's go.
Spiritual slumber
But I
party.
do want people to be able to find you, follow you, get to know who you are on social media. How can we do that? Let's do it.
Okay, so on everything, which I just stepped my game up. So I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. It's all at the Fire Series. So at the Fire Series is where you can find me. You can see all my motivational quotes. You can see everything that I do. You can see my books. You can see my photography. You can see all that fun stuff. So at the Fire Series is what I do, and I post that up all the time. My personal page is private because it's just personal. You just type my name in, Shawn Antonio, to find it, but I have to accept you because I really only keep the right people around me. That's it. So anybody who I let in, it's because I chose you, you know? So you can find me at the Fire Series. You can find me on Amazon for Be the Beast You Are and also Having Amazing Relationships. They're $8 on purpose to make it affordable for everybody, right? So like a lot of people carry it as they're like, wake up their thing, like, and then perfect. Awesome. Yeah. And it's just like a lot of people carry it as their encyclopedia on how to be epic and how to live your life. I'm so happy, Max. Thank you, Max. Seriously, that was awesome.
Yeah, I
But
can't
yeah,
wait.
it's just one of those things. So Shawn Antonio Life Coaching. I just started that too, a new school. So my 3 courses I mentioned, Reset Your World, Reset Mindset, and also Exclusive Reset. They're on Shawn Antonio Life Coaching.
Yes.
You look that up and you will find me and start following me and take my free course and taste what I do. Like before you jump in for the $100,000 course, it's like, I want to taste what I do, right? Like, because definitely jump in. That's what I said. She's like, definitely jump in.
Wife support.
Oh yeah, so that's where you find me. We just started that Shawn Antonio Life Coaching thing, which is kind of weirdly cool to see my name in front of like a school of like how to live your life. It's cool.
And I do have one question as well for the other half.
Okay.
Is she going to be doing anything for the ladies in the near future?
Well, you're talking about Mama Bella?
Yep.
Yeah.
Come see me. Come see me.
What up? Yay, ladies and gentlemen, Alicia Antonio, my wife.
I had to do it.
Best woman ever.
I was all chilling. I can't talk. Thank you for asking. I did have to put it on the back burner.
Okay.
Only because I have come up with a viable alternative for health insurance in the United States, which is apparently $1 billion idea, and everybody keeps telling me yes.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, so, I mean, I did. But I just, I'm an actor and
Humble.
I'm
That's
in
okay.
sales, so I'm
That's
just used to
okay.
everybody
That's
telling me no, and I'm like, I have this idea. What do you think? And they're like, I'm like, God damn it, now I'm responsible. Hey, everybody. So yeah, so I took a detour, but like we're both entrepreneurs, and in case you hadn't figured out, I'm the machine behind the man, and what I do is all the back office, and that's what I do. So I'm at any given time juggling 100,000 projects. But Mama Bella will happen. It will happen. It's just
Tell them about Mama Bella, what it was, what it is.
well, they know because I came when we talked
people
about it.
that they have no idea.
Sorry. Yes. So it's a women's festival, primarily targeted at moms because I am one, and there are a lot of moms, and I feel like, I just feel like once you become a mom, nobody really cares about you anymore. And we get left on the back burner when it comes to branding and excitement, and people feel like you're not interesting or fun anymore, and that's not who I am. And anybody in this room can attest to it. And
especially moms.
I think moms are hot.
Yeah.
thank you.
Moms,
Thank
moms.
you.
Hot moms. Shout out to the hot
I was
moms out there.
pregnant and dancing at Marquee and hosting, in Vegas still. So, but that's me, obviously, and we're different. But, you know, like I just feel like someone needed to give moms permission. So I created this thing, and unfortunately, due to some outside circumstances, which was really beyond our control, some issues with the venue and things like that, we had to cancel it. And then I just got totally distracted with other really cool things.
Yeah,
but it's definitely there. You know, I'm still working with the venue, still doing some stuff in the background. But, you know, I'm also a really big believer of timing.
Yeah, timing is everything.
So when it's the right time, it'll show up and it's still there and it's ticking away, and I know what the content is, and I really want to get the right partner too, in terms of someone who backs it with me.
Awesome.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, I just, you know, I got more passionate about something that would maybe change the lives of millions, and I got really disgusted by the fact that 45,000 Americans a year die from lack of health insurance, and I think in a first world country that's terribly disgusting.
Absolutely,
thank you.
Shout out to all the billionaires out there.
Hello.
Exactly.
So
Hello.
I'm working on something there, and I think that's really important. So
Hey,
he's changing people's lives, you know, on the front end, and I'm just doing it in the back end.
It's all good.
But thank you for
Not
asking.
just.
No problem.
That's necessary.
So besides, you know, you two being a superpower couple, I do need to know what your superpower is. Besides,
Ladies first.
Ladies first, always. Yeah.
besides the love, because I'm upset. I'm not upset at you. It's just like it's great. It's great to see this, man. This energy from two of you.
Well, see, now I want to change it because I know what I said last time, which still holds true. I mean, I read minds, but I feel like my superpower is probably manifesting the future. So seeing the future and stepping into it and
Stepping into that world.
making it true.
That's awesome. I'd say my superpower is just connecting with people. I love everybody. I think everybody deserves a chance to be great and happy. So for me, my superpower is my memory. I have an eidetic memory, so I remember every single aspect of life at all times, which is a blessing and a curse, as Max was saying earlier about blessing and curse.
He's not lying. Liz is dying because our daughter is almost 4. There is no word he cannot read because she inherited his memory.
So I want to ask Liz, what is come around here, Liz.
Yeah,
Hey,
Liz.
Liz,
Get in the frame.
body now.
One more
Straight from
person.
New York City.
We can.
You guys got the whole team.
We're gonna ask you the same question. What is your superpower?
Hi, Liz.
Hi, Liz.
I'd say taking care of people.
Taking care of people.
Taking care of people. I can't help it.
You gotta
Okay.
elaborate on that a little.
Okay.
There you go.
What kind of people? Like,
I'm a nanny back in New York, but
Okay.
even when I lived here, I can't help but like just if I see somebody in need, right?
Yeah, she's great at that. She's phenomenal at that.
To her own detriment.
She takes in people. She actually gives. First of all, she's an again epic nanny. She's not just a nanny. She takes care of kids, and she becomes one with the kids. That's specific.
Yeah, I've spent the last 2 days with your kid.
Yeah, and they're
She
best
doesn't
friends.
even know me.
She,
I don't know
30
if you
minutes in,
spend
she's
time
like-
with her. I think she just stole you.
She
Yeah,
stole
I mean,
you, yeah.
30 minutes after I'm at the house, she's like, I love you.
30
3-year-old.
minutes in. Like,
Wow.
Diva's like, I love you.
Connected.
Yeah, you
And
And then I'm like, do you want mommy to? And she's like, no. I'm
Nope.
like,
Yeah, it's amazing.
Right.
never said that.
But yeah, I mean, it's right. I mean, the 10 years we've known each other, almost 11, she always takes care of people, no matter what, no matter where they're at. If they're on the floor and something's happening at nightclubs, people drunk, falling over. Like,
I said earlier, even at like strip clubs in Vegas, I was like den mothering strippers in the bathroom.
oh yeah, you were.
I can't
Oh yeah.
You
Forgot about
alright?
that.
Strippers need love too.
Slipped on that baby oil. You
Yeah.
good? No, I was just reenacting the strip club.
Yeah.
You slipped on the baby oil. I need some tissue.
I'm so
Why is-
glad this.
No, I'm just enjoying the last conversation about strippers.
The baby oil.
Yeah. As soon as you say strip club.
Yeah.
I just,
You gotta do it with the strippers.
But we want to thank
I have a great
everyone,
story about my
every
mother
one of
in
you,
Vegas,
you,
but I'm not
you
gonna
guys for just coming by today. I mean, this was a surprise guest
Definitely.
Yeah.
This is-
interview, but
this is
it's
family,
such a
though.
small world
This is
because
Who knew Journey?
because
oh my god,
you knew him separately and him separately.
I knew Journey through my
No,
buddy Dave. From
yeah.
New York, and I hit up Dave because I'm in LA, and I'm like, yo, I'm seeing my buddy Shawn. He's like, yeah.
No
I know
way.
I'm like,
He's like, yeah, I know that
Zigzag.
shit.
This is crazy.
But then even the first time we came to the
Social
studio, you were
network.
like, I'm sure
Are you
I met you
serious?
before. And then you guys figured it out. And so you knew him separately.
It's crazy.
And I grew up in Australia, so I didn't know anybody, but I know
Right.
them all.
right? So I hit him up to be like, yo, I'm in LA.
Okay.
Stop at my show.
it's crazy, man. We all related.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went to grammar school with Marquita. You know?
I cannot.
No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Yes, that's why we.
That is,
Just kidding.
man.
I think Marquita and I are
Remember, I gave you that lollipop?
Exactly.
You slapped it out of my hand.
Yes, like,
That was that's the Marquita we know. That's the Marquita we know.
Blueberry. Bring me strawberry next time, Gertie.
Hey, let's give it up for all you guys, man.
Much love.
Digital Radio. Alicia, Shawn, Liz, we love you, man.
Thank you for
coming
having
back.
We love you guys.
And because of
Always
you,
a
this
pleasure.
is why this radio show exists, man, because there were so many stories that I couldn't be a part of because I was always the soundtrack.
Yeah.
But now I get a chance to engage and be a part of those stories. So thank you.
Well, hang on. Sorry. Joni's neglecting to mention that he just DJ'd our birthday party. So
May 17th.
don't be like you aren't part of the story because
I
everybody's
needed to-
like, oh my God, I had the best night ever. Who was the DJ? No.
Yeah, May 17th, we did our birthday party at the Shelby. Shout out to Shelby, Chad, we love you.
Hey.
But the Shelby was great, and Journey came in and made this place.
Yeah.
We had over 250 people in the place, and that place
Crazy.
doesn't hold 250
It really
people.
doesn't.
Place.
It was lit.
But it was
Crazy.
nice.
Did that
And
night.
Journey just dropped it. And of
It
course,
was
he
a blur.
played my favorite song, "Gangsta Bitch" by Apache. Because that's just one of my favorite songs.
He's always giving us that song.
I don't know, but I love that song. Gangsta
Yo,
Bitch.
I had a virtual crate like set for you with all of those songs.
She keeps on passing
America,
it by, passing
fuck
it by,
yeah,
America,
and
fuck yeah.
Gangsta Bitch,
Yeah.
all of that.
So if anybody ever gets the chance to see Joni spin live,
Guys, he's
Oh.
he's kind of it's special
I still
edition
got it.
shit though.
yeah,
He doesn't come
it's
out
old-
much.
that's
so.
like old school
Yeah.
Hollywood shit.
Exactly.
People were like Journey.
Yeah.
They were freaking
Yeah.
out when they saw you.
They're dropping
Yeah.
panties.
Yeah.
Shawn was.
A penny 15 drop.
Oh, I thought that was a handkerchief. I'm like, I'm like silk with ruffles. Oh,
That's a handkerchief, bro.
There they go.
Guys, honestly, it's been an honor to be with you guys. It's a
Always.
pleasure to
Yes.
see you.
Let's give it up. Trip Digital Radio, sound, art, and expression.
Live
We
your
did
best
it again.
lives, guys. Live your best
Being
life. Live your
epic.
best life. Be epic every day.
Yes.
Be epic every day. That's it.
All right.
It's simple. It's simple.
Right.
Just do that.
Peace and hair, Grace. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.